Lindy, first off, Happy New Year to you, and hope 2023 is a good year.
To you as well.
Thank you. This is just one game in the season, but it is a matchup against Carolina. They're in first. You're 6 points behind. What's the meaning of this game?
Well, it's a big game. They've won, I think it's 10 in a row, 14 last 15. They've been one of the best teams last 3 years. We're hunting them now. We went from the team that was being hunted to now we're hunting down that team. So, big challenge for us.
When those roles are reversed, what happens? What's different?
It's a big challenge. I mean, you got to understand that this team has played some really good hockey. Almost the same as when we walked into their building, and they were probably looking at us. So roles have been reversed.
What do they do that you're most concerned with?
They actively engage their D at all times. If you make a mistake with pressure, a lot of times you're going to see an odd-numbered rush. We're going to make sure we stay away from those situations. And having their D involved, the wall battles are going to be really important to us.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think of Jack and think of his playmaking ability, but he's now scored 45 goals over his last 85 games. How have you seen him develop as a goal scorer and as a finisher over the last couple of years?
Well, I think one area you have to look at is the number of opportunities he's generating. He generates opportunities on his own. If you're going to score goals, you got to get opportunities, and I think his opportunities have really gone up. Some of those are coming from, just his own speed, his own ingenuity. But when you look at his overall game, I think if you spend less time in your own end, you get to spend more time playing in the other end. So puck possession and getting out of your own end in a hurry helps him play more time and spend more time in the other team's their defensive zone.
So what difference have you seen in Dougie Hamilton's game? He's got 22 assists more than last year, 30 points, already matching last year. Have you noticed a big difference in him, or is it just things are going in for him?
I think the one thing you'd look at is his game was hurt by the injury last year, so it was hard to evaluate last year versus this year. I think he was on a good pace until the injury last year. So the strength of Doug's game is to get involved. The goal that he scored, the gift he has of getting in the right place and getting that opportunity and then getting the puck to the net. They're going in. And I think the players that are on the ice, if they know Doug's on the ice with them, they know the ability for Doug to join and be a threat offensively.
And what have you seen from Damon Severson in the last few games? Obviously, he's leading the team in ice time for a few game stretch since being the scratch.
Well, again, I think you look at with two key personnel out, the ice time of our veteran guys have gone up. I think that you look at the simple first play, the predictability of making the right play, getting shots on net when they're there, not looking for something better. I think that's all part of trying to be effective, and then again, I think his penalty killing is something that he's done a good job with. Was really important the other night, and I think when you look at that part of it combined with the way that game went, ice time for quite a few players went way up.